I'm actually gonna use you.
Okay. Wow, I'm not the tackle dummy today.
Okay. So, we always want to make some form of connection with our opponent, and we don't want them to make connection with us. All right. If they make connection with us, we can choose to address it, or we can leave it if it's going to affect what we are doing. If I am AKA stepping to the side, this grip does not stop me from coming in. If that makes sense, right? If the grip does nothing, I don't need to address it. If the grip is stopping me from coming into him, right, and I want to come into him, then we must address it, AKA.
Fuck the goose in the ass.
Right. So, we're looking at takedowns. We're going to look at a very simple one. We're going to add some horizontal movement, like so. Right? And then you're going to basically do a little skip. Does that make sense? You're going to take one step, skip.
Oh.
Very basic concept is this. He can't step. Adding rotation. He's losing the one pivot point he has because you're taking your weight too far away. So, can you stand on one leg for me? Right? Just imagine he's doing this. Right? There does not need to be a lot of force if you were doing the correct thing. Right? So what we're doing is we're moving him further away from it, not allowing the leg to be able to follow. Then we can put more force into it if we choose to, like if we wanted to follow it. Right? Or if there's increased resistance. Does that make sense? Okay, very basic, very simple. I will tell you, if you try to jump directly into it like this, you're like, I'm gonna get past. You're gonna find that you have less success and your posture can get broken. Right? That horizontal movement makes it very powerful. Does that make sense? So, another thing I am doing is as I'm holding his head, I'm actually turning my hand a little bit, right? You can absolutely club him, right? Boom, like so. But turn your hand a little bit, it's gonna be way more powerful.
Like a rich hand.
Yeah, so boom. Right, you can club though.
Bone versus meat.
Yeah, so this is just fine if that's what you got. Like you were going for it and you're here. Here, that was fine, right? Clubbed. Right? If you can, better. Does that make sense? Everyone's tracking? All right. This, if we can get this to get high and deep, better, right? Far away and straight, just as good, right? Far away and straight like this, perfect, cool, right? Deep, right? Where I have this whole pull in like this, where I can get. You see how his body comes to my body? Makes sense? Here, middle ground, not so good. His ability to come around and take my back is more powerful. Does that make sense? So don't stay in the middle ground. Okay, so here. Make sense? Questions, comments, concerns? All right, go give it a try. So, let's say we're trying to do this, right? We're losing it, right? And like here, you have two options. One, like let's say I'm here and I get stuck because he's solid. You can take a small hop and he won't be strong. Small hop, right? Very small, right? From here to there.
And you're going down rather than...
I'm going back.
Or back, I mean.
Right, because if I get stuck, it's typically because I'm too far forward. Hop, hop, hop. Right, small little hop.
Okay.
Right, now, assuming we're here, we're doing the thing, right, and we're like, I can't fucking get it. We get to our mat return, right? We're gonna clasp our hands, we're gonna pick an elbow. That elbow is gonna basically tuck to the other side, and then we're going to hover the hip. Does that make sense? I've chosen my hip being this side, and you see how my elbow, that's the only one that's pointing. I'm able to cinch it down. Right, I'm going to lift. Very simple, lift and cover the space. Not a lot of effort. See here, boom.
Knee bump.
Very simple. All we're gonna do, pick a side. From here, we're going to step. Then I'm covering the leg, the hip, drive in as I pick him up. That's me picking him up, right? I put some effort, right? But now I just make him light. I don't need to pick him up. Just gotta make him light. Does that make sense? And I just make a sense? Questions?
Yes, sir.
How do you get there? Well, you can get there from arm drag. Right? You can get there from duck under. I don't really care how you get there. The only thing that is a prerequisite is your hands are around this person and your hip is to the side. Does that make sense?
Cool.
Cool. Nothing?
Nathan.
Go play. Okay, we understand the mat return?
Yes,
See on
yes,
it?
sir.
Understanding it? Okay.
Size.
Okay, so we just went over what happens if you get stalled, right? What happens if we went and we're like, oh, we can also go underneath it. We've established that we can change levels and go down, right? Cool. Now we're gonna establish the same kind of ripping, right? But it's gonna be the forward motion. Now, we did that, and now we're gonna put our foot out. Very simple, very similar to doing this. This is the same thing. I'm rotating and I'm pushing the head and arm, right? This is the same thing, except we're going the opposite direction.
Oh.
Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So we're here. I'm gonna basically put my foot out while we rotate. Does that make sense? Now, you can do this several ways. You can leave your foot kind of flat. You can scoop your foot. Scooping your foot is probably more preferable because it hides this little bone. I don't hide my bone. I brought a pretty solid bone.
Yeah.
You get got by it, I don't give a shit. Like that's just me.
He wants you to take that bone.
Yeah, so like that bone's pretty solid for me, right? I've got shin conditioning, so like me just leaving that foot out there like this, it might hurt a little bit. I'm sorry, right? But we're here, right? You can scoop your foot, right? Just like so. Make sense? Now, if you're having issues with them going down, like they just keep stepping over it, I want you to look away, then look back, and then what does that look like? Can I steal you actually? Right? No, it's not that. Jordan's gonna fall, right? That's why I chose Jordan. Because Jordan's gonna have the least impact here, right?
Jordan knows how to fall
So,
also.
if I go and I take the step, he goes over it, right? I take a step, look away, and go again. There's a lot more width to it. So when we do it real time, right? If I go like this. Damn. Not cozy, right? Right, so
You almost
real
did a
talk,
360.
right? Be gentle,
Yep.
right? But this is like what we're looking to do, right? We're looking to block, recover, right? If we miss it the first time, we're already like this, right? So we're gonna take a step, do it again.
You realize I'm white and like have no rhythm, right?
Doesn't matter, right? You're here, right? You're taking this, they're gonna come. Do it again, spam it, right? You miss it again, right? It seems silly. You're gonna get it. They can't keep up. They can't out-rotate you. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. We've got their head and we've got their arm. You should be pulling and driving. Up, down. Recycling system, right? You know how the recycling system looks? Right? They're like, oh, reuse. I don't even.
Okay, I was like, huh?
Arrows, the arrows, right? I'm looking to do the arrows on his body. I'm trying to lift this up, right? If I can. I really don't care if it comes up, lift at all. I'm just blocking it so it can't actually step, right? But any type of throw or any of that kind of stuff, lift, pulling, pulling. Does that make sense? So when I'm doing this, I'm gonna come here and go pull. Tracking? Questions? Go play. All right.
Hold on, fireman's carried him since he wants.
basically
so bad.
volunteered.
We'll do this. Oh, he'll get his face in it. Don't worry.
Oh, fuck.
Alright, so we're here.
You're
If
so
we want
close.
the fireman's carry, we want to establish more inside positioning. We don't want to do it from outside positioning, because when we try to close this space, it gives them too much time, right, to adjust and attack us. And we don't have as much control as we should, right? So we want to do it from inside positioning, right? And we're going to sacrifice throw. That's all we're doing. So a fireman's carry, right, we're going to either duck underneath, like we go for a high C, right? So we're either going to come here, like so, right, dropping to the knee and throwing over, right? So here, inside positioning, right? Same concept. Here, right? And I don't, like, say I'm going for a high crotch, right? But I still have the arm, right? That's where I'm going for this. Me being nice, because that's going over the top. Go over. And a little hop when you do it, right? You're gonna know when you get a good fireman's carry.
You're gonna hear it.
Huh?
You're gonna hear it.
No. You can swap. That makes sense.
Well, if this ain't done to you, right? What's the ideal way to land? Like, do you
Not
just-
on your head.
So just do anything but land on your head.
No, so here,
Every time I try.
You're like,
who can actually fireman carry?
Like the actual move, or
Yeah.
just put you on my shoulders?
Fireman. So are you?
So it's tuck and roll. Try to
No. Oh, you should, it's fine. So we're here, right? We're establishing that inside positioning. I'm going to pull his head and lift his elbow while I do this. Gonna connect to the knee, and now you see how this knee is posted, right? I'm simply just going to take it away.
oh,
Well, he doesn't know how to land either. Right?
and that's why Two Fakers only got 2 more concussions.
So here, working where we can lift it, right? And when I'm looking to make some type of connection, I prefer, if I'm doing a fireman's carry, to be holding someone's shoulder and the ability to lift with my elbow. So I'm here, right? And I can drive in to pick them up. I don't prefer that method. I prefer to sweep back.
So what's the drive-in method look like? Oh.
Make sense?
Close.
Yes, sir.
Now, you can be way meaner or way nicer. Same thing. Right? We're here. Right? You can lift it up. See how I have that elbow? Start to pull it. See how I'm followed in?
Mm.
I'm ready to attack. Right? You can be way meaner or way nicer. The motion, putting someone on the ground, super easy, cool. Right? How do you capitalize on this move?
From
How do you capitalize? On the top.
Side control.
It's not a lot of control, right? So,
If you maintain control of the arm, though, you maintain that top control position.
same here.
Yep.
Right. Get my space. Come in. Right? If I keep this elbow, him trying to come in top on me, can you come on top? Is this a dog fight? Because I won. Right? No dog fight. You let go of that arm, you don't have enough pressure on the shoulder, you got nothing. You did your throw for nothing. You're just gonna stand right back up. Does that make sense?
Close.
Boom.
It's a trap.
Pointless. Didn't stun me, didn't do shit. All you did was waste a lot of energy. Make sense?
And gave away one of your tools in the toolbox.
What?
Gave away one of your tools in the toolbox. Because if you did a certain setup for that, now he knows what to look for.